New money, same challenges, even though Ohio is giving the Greater Cleveland RTA more money. A new study says they still face serious money challenges down the road. News 5's Jordan Vandenberg live tonight. So Jordan, this all comes as the RTA and its trustees take a closer look at its services that it finances and also the future of the RTA.
Yeah, the Greater Cleveland RTA is in the middle of what they're calling pillar studies. They're examining the entire organization from the top down. And the $15.3 million that the RTA is getting from the state, this is new money, and it's going to be used for things like new buses, new rail cars, preventative maintenance, and property acquisition. But equipment, according to the study, is just one of the RTA's many hurdles. To get to and from, people like Megan Ingram first must stop. It's her daily ritual.
Actually, every day. To and from work, and sometimes to and from to pick my son up from school.
She depends on the RTA, and you could make the case that the RTA depends on riders like her. Problem is, there have been fewer Megan Ingrams the past decade.
Yes, especially with the trains, as far as like the red line especially, it breaks down a lot. And it can come quite a bit of a headache for people that need to get to work on time.
RTA ridership has dropped by 30% the past 10 years. With aging equipment, a new study commissioned by the Greater Cleveland Partnership suggests the RTA will need to make changes to face its challenges.
The biggest challenge is the capital backlog that they have on the rail. That's been known for a while, and there have been some attempts within RTA to solve that problem, and they've been trying to raise some money. We've been helping them try to raise some money at the federal and state level on that front. But really honing in on what that number was critical.
That number is $250 million. But with increased funding from the state and other sources, RTA officials say they are close to halfway in paying for it. While many have floated the idea of a possible tax levy, Marty McGann says the study makes clear that a levy alone will not solve everything.
Another one is really realizing what opportunities there were within their existing performance. We identified upwards of almost $30 million of savings or new revenue that could be achieved by changing some of their practices, and we really think honing in on a couple of those opportunities could help them solve some of their problem.
The study also highlighted the need for transit-oriented development, highlighted by this map. Areas where jobs have increased, highlighted in green, have shifted away from downtown and available rail service. But for a lot of people like Ingram, public transit remains a lifeline.
Overall, on the scale from 1 to 10, I'll give it a 9. And only because sometimes the buses aren't always on time, but unfortunately things like that happen, but like I said, it's very convenient.
Regarding the increase in state funding, RTA CEO India Birdsong said in part, quote, "We'll make use of every dollar and we look forward to investing in the improvements needed to achieve a state of good repair." Reporting live downtown, Jordan Vandenberg, News 5.